After we have assessed market dynamics and the competitive landscape, it's time to look inside the business. This is the stage where strategic vision is formed, not only what's happening externally, but also of what we can actually do from within. And here we need a tool that combines external analysis with internal self reflection. In this role of SWOT analysis, strengthened by data from DeepSeek AI. In short, SWOT is four zones of thinking: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And today we'll look at how to automate data collection for each of them, not through a subjective top management meeting, but through data. As the CEO of Skills Booster, I'm planning to expand the course lineup. But before launching new products, we want to clearly define what is our strength, where is our weak spot, and how does it align to the market. We start with internal analysis, strong and weak. I enter a query into DeepSeek in DeepSeek R1 mode. What are the current strengths and weaknesses of Skills Booster compared to other online course providers in the digital marketing space? So let's start from it. In this case, I will need both DeepSeek R1 and search to find the data about Skills Booster, and let's see how it will work further. So it's still finding the info, and I will wait a little bit. So DeepSeek analyzes open data, Udemy profiles, public reviews, top popularity, audience stored, PR mentions. In responses, I receive, for example, strengths: multilingual audience, affordable pricing, regular content updates, growing interest from B2B clients; weaknesses: limited topic range, focus only on digital, few deep courses, no advanced levels, no mentorship or certification model, etc. This is what we can get, and we see how fast DeepSeek is searching info for us. We have a lot of data here, so we can work with that, and we can definitely go deep in the answer that we will get here. Let's wait a little bit and see what our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So here we need to wait a little bit, and before we will move to the next. So we have here the comprehensive skills coverage, practical tool learning, focus on data literacy, soft skills development, affordability and accessibility, and we have the weaknesses. So that's what we have on the basic stage, and we can work with it. And we have the recommendations, so additional strategy ideas that we can use. So let's move to the opportunities and threats, and based on the current trends, let's try to get what ideas I can use for my further approach. So we will ask to, based on the current threats, to get something really valuable for us. In a few minutes, DeepSeek provides a list, so we will get the opportunities: rising demand for AI knowledge among non-technical professionals, trend towards short practical formats, demand for career certification, changes in Udemy algorithm in favor of new courses, and of course threats: growing competition from paid subscription models like Coursera Plus, declining attention to traditional non-interactive courses, etc. So let's see how it will work for them. So we are waiting a little bit. Yeah, it's always challenging because sometimes DeepSeek is really under high demand. But I think that you know how it works. So in this moment, I can just go and ask to create the whole analysis. So I will ask to pause it, and let's double check. So I will ask to, based on analysis, write me strengths, opportunities, strategic priority for Skills Booster, and see how it will work here. Sometimes DeepSeek, unfortunately, is not so fast, and we will need to wait a little bit before we will get the full result. Yeah, this issue is pretty common with search, but right now it's still loading. Let me start the new chat. So let's go through the deep research and see how the metrics will look like in my case. It will need to wait a little bit. Yeah, it start thinking, it's going to the skills booster opportunities, and yeah, it has the market gaps. Now it's combining, so it has its own data that it will prove and use further. So, if we will try to summarize weaknesses and threat, it's a risk point that must be addressed. I want to generate it here, but you understand how it works. In the additional materials, you'll find a SWOT template where you can enter all your answers. So, this is a strategic framework that underlies decision: which products to launch, which segment to avoid, where to invest, and where to stop. SWOT analysis with DeepSeek is not a slide document. It's a living thinking process where you see not only yourself but also the context in which you work. And you see it not through intuition but through facts, comparison, and the market. The advantage here is speed. SWOT used to take weeks, now 30 minutes, but quality doesn't drop. On the contrary, depth and objective increase. In the next lesson, we'll move on to product line analysis. We'll see how DeepSeek can help evaluate the potential of existing courses and find ideas for scaling. For now, save this strategic framework. I will be your compass in the upcoming decision. So you see how it works, and it's so amazing at the moment. My recommendation: don't go to the theory, practice it. Try to create this data and go through the SWOT analysis for your own company or brand, and it will benefit you further. So, if you want to get the best value of DeepSeek, do it right now, and I will see you in the next video.